Uh, Hello, welcome friends. My name is Avinash and I welcome all of you to another interesting episode of face-to-face corporate web series. Friends, today we've got a very interesting company to discuss, which is basically in the interior fit-out space. We have with us the promoter of the company, Mr. Samir Akshay Pakwasa, and the company's name is basically Eleganz Interiors Limited. This company is going to make a public issue very soon, and we'll be discussing about the company's future growth plans, its business model, and its overall business strategy. So समीर जी वेलकम टू द शो एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच सर टाइम आप हम हमारे साथ स्पेंड करने के लिए बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और हमको काफी यकीन है कि सर आज के छोटे इंटरव्यू में आपकी कंपनी के बारे में बहुत कुछ हम जान जाएंगे।
थैंक यू सो मच मिस्टर अविनाश। अच्छा लगा आपके साथ बात करके एंड यस प्लीज वी कैन टेक इट फॉरवर्ड।
तो समीर जी पहला क्वेश्चन ऐसा होगा कि मेरे को अपने कंपनी का बिजनेस मॉडल समझाइए। व्हाट इज द मेन बिजनेस ऑफ आवर कंपनी और ये कंपनी की बिजनेस जर्नी सर कैसे शुरू की? क्या ये फर्स्ट जनरेशन आपने शुरू की या आपके फादर के टाइम से थी जो आपने बाद में उसको टेक ओवर किया? तो सर इसके बारे में बताइए।
तो हम लोग अभी 35 साल पुरानी कंपनी है। मेरे फादर ने ये कंपनी चालू किया था 1988 में। वी हैव सिंस देन आई मेरे को हो गए, मैं 99 से कंपनी में हूँ। सो मेरे को कुछ 25-26 साल हो गए। आई एम सेकेंड जनरेशन जैसे आपने बोला। And I have, well, now dad is obviously not in the company. Our primary business, from day one, from where dad started the company, has always been catering to the interior fit out solutions for corporate companies. So we work only for commercial corporate institutes. हम लोग all the big Fortune 100, Fortune 500 companies, big listed companies, international companies, from IT firms to R&D centers to pharma. We are catering to most of the most of the requirements. हम लोग के मेन जो है ना बिजनेस दो वर्टिकल में डिवाइड है। एक है जनरल कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग, जिसमें क्लाइंट समझो बीओक्यू हमको देता है, हम लोग उसको बिड करते हैं और उसको एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं काम एज पर बीओक्यू रिसीव। और दूसरा वर्टिकल हमारा है डिजाइन एंड बिल्ड। जनरल कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग इज अ सबसेट ऑफ डिजाइन एंड बिल्ड। डिजाइन एंड बिल्ड में हम लोग पूरा प्रोजेक्ट फ्रॉम स्टार्ट टू एंड, फ्रॉम डिजाइन टू हैंड ओवर विद लॉक एंड की फ्रॉम बेशर, हम लोग क्लाइंट को ये पूरा सर्विस केटर करके देते हैं विद एवरीथिंग इंक्लूडेड इनसाइड इट एट अ लमसम बजट एज पर द क्लाइंट्स डिजायर।
ओके। और सर अभी मेरे को एक बात बताइए कि नॉर्मली व्हाट इज द प्रोसेस इन विच वी गेट द ऑर्डर्स? क्या हमारा पैन इंडिया मार्केटिंग नेटवर्क है या रेफरेंसेस से हमको बिजनेस मिलता है? सर हाउ डू वी एक्चुअली टैप इनटू न्यू क्लाइंट्स बोथ फॉर द जनरल कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग एज वेल एज फॉर द फॉर द इंटीरियर फिट आउट बिजनेस?
So primarily, we are already well known in the market when a large fit out job is coming and a premium client is coming. They all hire ITCs to execute to project for, and cost consultants as project management companies for the this thing. We are well embedded with all of them. We share information, we get information. Our marketing teams, us, myself, are well connected with them. So any new project coming up, usually we always get the tender with an RFQ process followed by an RFP process, where first we pre-qualify as per standard process. Pre-qualification usually generally always happens. Then we get into the bidding stage, and then further we are awarded the project. Most of our clients are very well aware that we are present across the country.
Okay. Fine, understood. Samirji, now tell me one thing that in the domestic market, for the interior fit out business as well as for the general contracting segment, what is our positioning in the market? Are we amongst the top 5 or top 10 players? I mean, how solid are we in the domestic market? If you would please
tell. The business is sort of divided region wise, whereas we are west and south, including Gujarat, Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. We fall in the top 5 in the country. In the NCR, I would say we are in the top 7 to 8 in the country.
Okay. Okay. And largely, since it's a B2B business, tell me one thing that, sir, normally, right from the time you get the order and you execute it for the interior fit out or the general contracting business, sir, what is the normal timeline? Like, kitna time lagta hai for one order to get complete? I mean, mota moti.
Anything between 3 to 6 months, sir.
Okay.
Usually, clients try to finish it in rent-free period, the lease-free period. Okay. But generally, 3 to 6 months is the general timeline.
Okay. And normally when you get a interior fit out kind of business proposal, सर कोई डिजाइनिंग या कोई बैकअप टीम आपका क्लाइंट को मिलती है कि उनको कैसे लुक एंड फील चाहिए, बेसिकली कलर कॉम्बिनेशन चाहिए, तो सर इसके बारे में कुछ बताइए।
So client always has a certain playbook or a design theme that they follow and a branding guideline that they follow. We meet the clients, we understand the seating requirement, the branding guidelines. We take those requirements from them, and then accordingly, the design team then further helps them, assist them in the layout, planning, movement of people, what the latest trends are, how their IoT should be, sustainability, में what can be added, LEED certifications, कैसे available होगा, we always help them with that.
Okay, now coming to the overall market opportunity, Samir ji, अभी interior fit out market obviously काफी अच्छा तरह से grow कर रहा है, because people now want to have flashy offices, because that's the first way you impress the customer. Customer को भी पता चलता है कि भाई कौन सा customer है क्या है। सर मेरे को बताइए कि मोटा मोटी सर हमारे इंडियन मार्केट को अगर आपने बोला कि वेस्ट और साउथ आप डोमिनेंट हो, सर अपॉर्चुनिटी हमारे लिए अगले 3-4 साल में कितनी बड़ी है? व्हाट इज द साइज ऑफ द मार्केट where you think our company can capitalize on this growth? So if you could just share your thoughts on the demand potential.
I think is now, as we said, the West and South, but we've seen that the clients are now moving to tier two cities. We have followed our clients to places like Indore, doing large projects over there, where we've already done exist. Coimbatore, Chennai, for example, itna bada thane, it's picking up tremendously. So our clients are moving now because of employment and need of the hour. Lease rents are cheaper, so they're moving to tier two cities, which we are also following them and moving and getting business over there. So
Okay.
the market size is definitely going up. The leasing, as per industry norms, is going up by about 7% per annum.
Okay. And
This
sir,
doesn't include this doesn't include the owned spaces, the
okay,
self-owned
okay,
spaces.
okay. Okay, now Samiti, one simple question from a finance angle. Is this a order book driven business, or orders keep coming on a rolling basis? Sir, इसके बारे में बताइए, क्या order book के हिसाब
So
से आप काम करते हो?
order book keeps coming on a rolling basis.
Okay,
And as we've already mentioned in this thing, so our current order book also stands at 430 crores.
okay.
So
And
it is as the client leases the spaces, the order book goes up.
no, understood. And is this business seasonal? Is the second half better than the first half? ऐसा कुछ होता है?
So usually year end is always better because the clients book their GRNs, finish their capexes and budgets to for their infra expansions.
Okay, okay. Okay, now Samirji, since we have been in this business for a long time, tell me one thing, putting aside the financials apart, what are the value additions which you offer to customers? Why do customers come to us frequently? हमारा काम उनको obviously ज़्यादा पसंद है, तो ऐसा हम क्या करके देते हैं, या what value addition do we offer to the clients which makes them work with us regularly? Sir, anything, any two or three qualitative points if you can share for us.
So one of the major points is mostly everything on the technical side is under one roof.
हाँ,
We don't depend on third-party sources for anything in the technical side, from MEP to design to execution. We have the capabilities in-house to handle it. Most of the people are aggregators. And we also have a presence in most places in the country, which assists them to get more, services from us. Even post sales, post handover also, we support them in the facilities and upkeep of the facilities.
okay. Okay. So basically, even after the project is completed, your job continues to, be there with the.
We do offer this, yes, because the client needs the support to
Okay.
maintain the upkeep of the facility, not
Yeah,
facility maintenance, but upkeep of the facility.
exactly. Okay. So fine, understood. Sir, what is the level of competition in our industry? Because we have heard a lot of people now focusing on interior fit outs. In fact, there are many companies now, especially we have met a lot of companies from the co-work spaces. So co-work spaces, maybe interior fit outs is a very big cost component. So I just wanted to know, sir, कि ये जो ओवरऑल मार्केट है, इसमें सर कंपटीशन का इंटेंसिटी कितने, क्या काफी लोग हैं, या इसमें are there only few large players who actually have the expertise to deliver the project as per the customer's requirements?
So for the ticket sizes we are executing and the clientele that we are catering to, there is a very large, small market,
Okay,
frankly speaking. There are not many players involved with that. And co-work spaces also, when they're coming up with large projects, they come to people like us to help them execute.
okay, okay. And sir, if you can share some of the B2B names, अगर कोई नाम आप शेयर करो कि सर कौन से customers आप cater करते हो, if you can
So
tell us
if it is
the names.
permitted, and I mean, we were not allowed to, but if it is permitted, we are working for people like TCS, Microsoft, Google,
Okay,
HDFC,
okay,
ICICI, Barclays, Blackstone,
okay,
Brookfield.
okay. I think very impressive client list. So, that obviously adds to your credibility. समीर जी अभी financials के बारे में बात करते हैं. See the numbers for FY24 have been pretty strong. In fact, I was seeing that sir आपका कुछ 221 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू है, प्रॉफिट करीबन 12.2 करोड़ का प्रॉफिट था. Sir, even first 9 months has also been pretty impressive. I was seeing the numbers, sir. We have done a top line of 192 crores and PAT of 9.52 crores. Sir, first I want to understand that compared to 24 and 23, there was a good jump in the revenue and the profit. Sir, was it because of more volume of business we did, better pricing भी हमको मिला? क्या वो कारण था कि 24 के financials में अच्छा improvement आया?
Correct, sir.
Now for FY25, since we have already come to December, and now we are in month of almost January, February आया है. So sir, without giving a number, if you can share the outlook for the current year also.
So what has happened is post-COVID, the growth was slow. Now what has happened is everyone is back to office. Work from home in the top tier clients has at least stopped. So
Correct.
that is also added value, the trust with the clients, the sustainability, performance. So that is added obviously to the top line and the customers and the acquisition. Plus our ticket size per project has gone up. Our capabilities per project. So we are doing much larger projects, multi-hundred crore, like multiple hundred crore per single order values have been adding into our kitty also. And this year we should be showing about 60% growth compared to last year.
Understood. So I think very nice to hear. Samir ji, now the most important question for today, we are planning to go public. So, Samir ji, if you can just tell us, what is the amount of capital which you plan to raise from the public issue, and what is the main objective of raising these funds? If you could tell us mainly for what purpose the money will be used.
So mainly we're using it for two things. We are going to reduce our debt. We're going to kill our debt completely. And the second reason is our business is very working capital intensive.
Okay.
So obviously we need working capital to fund the projects because we have to buy first, and then when the product is arrived, we have to sell it, install it and sell, then bill the client, which we get running bill payments.
Okay.
So we're going to use it for two sectors, basically debt reduction completely and our working capital.
Okay. And now since you have spoken to us about working capital, Samir ji, normally हमारे business में working capital cycle कितना लंबा होता है? Like the right from the time you get the order till the time you get the payment. What is the normal working capital cycle like?
So it's about 90 to 100 days. So when we get the order, once we do some work, we invoice it and then receive the payment. It's all a cycle of about 90 to 100 days.
Okay. So basically that about 3 months is the normal cycle time, which you can say. Okay. And normally, Samir ji, just a added question is that, for big projects, when you have to deploy a large amount of working capital, do you get 10%, 20%, any kind of advance for a large project? Because obviously the risk is also higher.
So in certain projects, large projects especially, I lost you. Hello?
Yeah, please continue.
5 to 10%, 5 to 10% against a bank guarantee. So we are very bank guarantee heavy. We have performance guarantees, advance guarantees, and retention guarantees.
Okay. Now coming to you said, growth this year is going to be pretty solid. About 50-60% is what the growth is being targeted. Sir, but in this market, if I were to ask you, like today we are about 221 crores top line, as of FY24 and 192 crores in the first 9 months. Sir, can we safely assume that this market is very big? In fact, it could be a 500 crore or more than that size of market. Because people 100%. Want to know what is the size of the market we are catering. Are we just 10% or are we, 15% of the market? If it is a 500 or 600 crore market, then my reasoning is that there is a huge amount of runway available for us even from these levels. So is this right?
100%. It is any given year, the market size on the top tier level is about 6,000 to 7,000 crores plus distributed between so we have a lot of runway to go, sir.
Okay. Right. And sir, now last question for today is, we have seen COVID, which was one of the most biggest, natural calamities for all of us. But now things have got back to normal. The economy is coming back. But, we also hear that, obviously consumption has got hit. The economy has slowed down. Sir, what are the key challenges according to you over the next, say, 12 to 15 months? Sir, धंधे में सबसे बड़ा challenge अभी क्या है? और most important thing, sir, इस business में risk क्या होता है? Is it execution? Or is it, basically getting the customers, come up to you with the right pricing? What is the main risk which is always there in your mind to ensure that everything goes smoothly?
So I think, the main, I wouldn't call it a major risk, but the main challenge is, and it's always been that getting the right people under our umbrella to understand our culture, what we want to provide to the clients, training them and getting them to function as per our culture. So that's one of the main challenges that we face. We groom them, train them, and how we succeed. Working capital being another challenge, which I think now will be resolved after we are listed.
And Samit, just one last question. Now, since you mentioned about nurturing the right talent, sir, in your company, finally interior fit outs is a function of design and creativity. So that is how you impress the client. So, sir, नए talent को आप कैसे nurture करते हो? How do you ensure that they are motivated, they continue to remain with us? Because today talent is a very important kind of input for your business. So, sir, what are the ways in which you motivate them to ensure that they'll stay with us and we can obviously grow with them?
So I say talent is our biggest asset. They are there, we are here. That's why we are there. So yes, we have a lot of engagement, we have a lot of personalized touch, we do a lot of activities, give them flexi hours of working as long as the delivery is done. We support them wherever required. We make sure that they have a healthy mental balance because site execution is a very stuff. This thing breaks at regular time. Normally, if they're overworking, when they get the desired breaks, we push them to take some holidays. So we nurture them very well in those stuff.
Okay. So anyway, Samirji, thank you very much. It was a really a nice conversation. We could understand your company's operations in a much simpler, better way. Sir, so please accept my best wishes for the company and to your entire management team. And sir, best wishes for your public issue also. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a
Thank you.
pleasure, Mr. Avinash.
Thank you.
Thank you.